So today we're going to look at TeachPoint as far as our evaluation recording tool. I still go to teachpoint.com and it will then change over to Vector Solutions. So when you get this pop up, still click Login Now. Okay, so if you recall from our last video, we talked about PD tracking here. But for this video and for our evaluation tools, we want to make sure that our user icon on the left is highlighted. And I've already put in my teacher evidence journal in my goal setting form, but I'm going to show you how to do that here. So if you don't see all of your items, make sure that your current year is listed. You can even do all years as well. And if you still don't see the stuff you want to see, make sure you click type and that these are selected, or else you may not see anything here, and that's sometimes can cause some panic. So if you wish to use the teacher evidence journal, click here for new, and we want to click on evaluation forms. This is for administration, ed assistants, secretaries. We're down here at the bottom, and second to the last is teacher evidence journal. And again, it's optional, but it's nice because it's one-stop shopping. So when you open this up, you will notice that the sharing is off, and all that means is that your evaluator, Chris this year, will not see anything that you put on this document until you turn sharing on. So it's best not to do this until you're ready to let him know that you're ready for review. He will receive a notification when you click that button to on. So here's a bit of a reminder that our goals should be SMART, so that's specific, measurable, action-oriented, rigorous, and timed or tracked. And the first thing we want to do here is click on the correct school year. And then these are all of the indicators and elements. So this is standard 1. So this is standard 1A1. So if you're looking at the chart, and just as a reminder, if you need to see these charts, you can click up here, which will take you to the DESI. These are DESI documents. But this is your teacher rubric at a glance. So this is standard 1, indicator A, and element 4, for example. We click back to our evidence journal. Then we can select one element from standard 1, one from standard 2, 3, and 4. So you should have 4 things clicked here. Okay, so this will tell the administrator where to look. So there's going to be a lot of empty stuff in here. Okay, so there's no need to fill out all of this, obviously. That would be pretty awful. But say you selected well-structured lesson. So again, here's your exemplary, your proficient, your needs improvement, your unsatisfactory. And if you click this attachment here, you can also click it here. It's a bit confusing. I usually do mine here. This will allow you to do a couple of things. You can upload a file on your computer. You can pull in a file from your Google Drive. You can add links as well, so your URL links, this is a bit repetitive, but a Google Drive link. So that's how you would do that. Let me show you. So if I selected this document and I hit open, obviously I'd want to rename it so it's proper, and I can even select the tag here. So do not have to do this, but it's an option. The big kicker for this is to make sure that you save down here. It's different from saving over here, so you really want to save down here, and when you do that, now this document will be part of your over here as part of your evidence for well-structured lessons. So to close that out, I can click right here and go back to the big screen. So now your administrator will be able to just click right here and see that piece of evidence. You can do screenshots or images, docs, obviously, PDFs. So here is where you would write your narrative that would support where you believe you are and mention your pieces of evidence and how they fit. So you would do that for your 4 elements. So it's a pretty long document here. So this would be the last possible element to choose from. So previously, our goals were on the bottom of this journal. For some reason, they were taken off. So this is as much as you can do with this document. So remember to save it. It is not auto-save. You still have to close it. And now that you can see that evidence journal is up here again. So you can tell it's not shared because there is no little icon right here. So that's what would show up there. Now to get the goal setting form, that is also under new, under evaluation forms and all the way at the bottom. So the goal setting form is here. Again, sharing is off until you want to share with your administrator, and then he would get a notification. Your primary evaluator, so that, let's say Sean Fleming, and then the supervising evaluator would be Chris Elsasser. Otherwise, it would be Chris Elsasser both times. So you have your proposed goals or your final goals. So those can change during development, and then your date. Remember, all your goals need to be SMART, and here is your reminder of that acronym. If you are doing this on your own, your goal is on your own, then click individual. If you have a team, so let's say you want to work with your whole department, you can click it's a team goal, but then you still need to put in your team goal members, so the name's down here. And this is where you would put your student learning goal. So this goal is obviously about student learning. So your professional practice goals, so these are the 2 goals that you'd have to do. Again, still need to be SMART. You can do them individually or as a team. Put your team members here and write out your goal here. This is where you can attach any additional things as well. So your name, you would just sign it here. It's just a click of a button. It doesn't mean that you agree with things. It just means that you signed it and saw it. And this is where your evaluator would do that. So that's it. You would save up here and then close it, and now you have that document.